Alright, this is hops. So we're here at Mountain Gardens, May 11th. Hops is a climbing vine, so everybody knows hops as the flavoring for beer. As a medicinal herb, it's calming, a sedative, it helps with insomnia. You can stuff the part that's used are these little cones, look like little tiny cones, called strobiles. So it's sort of the fruit, but it doesn't really have seeds in it because we don't grow the males, we're only growing these females. Let's see, and those want to form at a pretty high elevation. Typically they're grown up trellises that go maybe 20 feet tall, 15 feet. We need to get something in place for them. These plants have been here for a really long time. This is some kind of German cultivar that I got like 25 or 30 years ago. Long since lost the name of it. So it's a very strong herbaceous vine, disappears in the wintertime, comes shooting up in the spring with many of these sprouts. And you don't really want to let too many of them grow or you'll get a reduced crop. However, these sprouts, a little before now, well, these tips might still be tender and good, make a very nice vegetable with a kind of just pleasing moderate degree of bitterness. It's definitely like a gourmet type vegetable, which gets supposedly $1,000 a kilo. I haven't really read up on the details of it, but if you look on Google up hops shoots, maybe you can find the article from the Guardian explaining why they're worth $1,000 a kilo. We need to get around to reading that one of these minutes because we got a bunch of them. So they're going to go up and make these strobiles probably in another month, and that's the part that we'll harvest. If I didn't mention it, people stuff them in pillows to help with insomnia. It's somewhat of a preservative for the beer. Anyway, the whole story of how it got mandated to be in beer is a long and interesting one, and there's a write-up in Stephen Buhner's book called Sacred Herbal Healing Beers about how out of the thousands of different herbs or hundreds that have been used to flavor alcoholic beverages, hops somehow became the premier one. Some kind of collusion between the church and the state. I forget how it goes. Let's see, what else do I want to say about this? I think that's about it at the moment.